Hello, everybody. It is windy outside. Not a lot of boats out. Not very many boats. I was looking at the fish reports, and San Pedro had one boat out, and I think some of the other landings had one. Long Beach had one or two boats out. It is slow. Even Jefferson, Illinois. That gives you an idea how bad it is. Jeff would be out tuna fishing if it wasn't so bad. Who's here? French Toast. Monica, Jeff, Joseph, Tony, Jamie. Jamie sent me an email the other day. Henry, Mac. And what else? Left-handed. Jeff says it's hot in Illinois. Be careful. Yeah, it is blowing outside. There's another fire right now in San Pedro. Looks like a little one. There was a fire after 6:05 today when I was driving around. I did drive to Montebello, see my dentist. There was a fire this morning. Hey, Brian. Hey, Jim. Bruce, Lloyd. Hello, everybody. Hello, Halibut Man. Halibut Man has an extra ticket that wants it for tomorrow. 8:15 out of Long Beach. Is that out of Berth 55 or is that out of Point Loma? Jeff got some huge crappie. I think he sent me a picture. Let's see. Now he sent me a picture. You okay? You okay? Need help? Need help? Guess you worked it out. I mean, she was crying. She was in pain. She was just crying because there was no more hot dogs. Jeff, how did you send me that picture so I could show them? Let's see. Oh, okay. I forget you do that, Halpin, man. You take the express over to the island, and you fish there. Thank you, Daniel, for liking that video. Yeah, that was a fun one. Yeah, Tony, when you start playing with reels that size, it just really depends on what size fish are biting. And the big fish, you need the big reels. Okay, here's Jeff's photos. He kept a few big crappie. Oh, it's Illinois size crappie, big ones. I leave in the morning for Bishop. I'll be up in Bishop and hopefully fishing Lake Crawley on Sunday. And Saturday I'll be filming a commercial up there in Bishop for the tourism people. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm excited. I haven't been in a TV commercial in a long time. So I'll be in this commercial for them. So we'll see how it goes. And I don't even know where they're going to air the commercial. Guess it'll be on Google Ads or something like that online. And we still have some spots on the Californian. But what I'm a little concerned about is last year you guys really liked those meet and greet trips. And we sold them all out. We did like 6 of them last year. And the first one is set up for June 2nd. I just put the link here on it for the Gale Force. And I don't think anybody's signed up yet. So hopefully some of you will start signing up. So it's going to be June 2nd on the Gale Force heading to Catalina. Jennifer, hello. Are you new here? Have you been here before? Talented man, you need my email address. So you guys all know my website address, which is sport-fishing or sport-fishing.com. So all you have to do is just go straight to my, you can use a website address and just put Dan at in front of it or info at in front of it, and you'll reach me. But here's my personal email address. And you can reach me there. And that is at Starbucks. I almost went by there the other day, yesterday. Yesterday I went and visited my parents. My mom made dinner. And I almost went over there, Annette, to see if you guys were there. Do you guys go to the one on the corner there in northern Montebello at Beverly and Montebello Boulevard, or is there another one in South Montebello? Yeah, the trip on the Gale Force is open to anybody. Anybody that wants to come join us, just sign up, hit that link, sign up. There's only spots for 20 people, so hopefully we'll get 20 people to go. And like I said, all the trips last year were sold out, and they were a lot of fun. That's where Drama caught his first bonita, his first calico bass, his first yellowtail. It was pretty cool to watch. Hello, Joe. Hello, Daniel. So Jennifer is new. Cool. So Jennifer's going fishing on the 15th native sun. That's cool. Well, come join us sometime. Bring your friends and join us on one of our trips. We have room on our trip on the Californian for this month on the 25th, if you'd like to join us. And then we also have room on that trip on the Gale Force that I was talking about. And I think on the Californian, we have room for about 10 or 12 more people. And I'm hoping this wind dies down and we can go fish white sea bass. That would be my goal. Yeah, we have 15 left. So hopefully we'll fill it up. So Jennifer, do you mainly go fish on like the native sun? I see you say you're going on the native sun. Is that landing 22nd Street, one of the landings you like to go to? Jamie says Richards is now stocked with flat falls and SK jigs. Jamie, ask him to carry my bucktails. I've been in there like 4 times asking him to carry the bucktails, and I haven't had any luck. So Jose wants to do another meet and greet. Yeah, we'll have another meet and greet for, we'll have another swap meet. So we can do a meet and greet there. Wow, that is a big walleye. Derek. Yeah, Derek, if you're a regular customer at Richards, please ask him to carry the bucktails. I haven't had any luck there. Oh, sorry. Joe, you're asking what reel I got there? Talking about this reel, this reel, this reel. I got all kinds of reels here. So when people ask questions, I have props. So Jennifer says she normally goes on charter boats. Okay, cool. Drama. Jeff says over there in Illinois, there's no wind and that's really, really hot. And I think I'm going to have that situation. Well, I don't know if we're going to have wind when I get to Bishop, but I saw the weather report. It's going to be 90 in Bishop. I might have to drive up to Mammoth just to find some cooler weather. But the commercial we're filming is going to be in Bishop. So I have to be there for that. Annette says going fishing on my kayak Sunday with son. Yeah, I think Robert said he's going to go too. Is Robert going to go too? Your husband? Is Robert going to go with you, Annette? Or is it just you and your son? Tamara, thank you very much for the boys. Yeah, Derek, Johnny's is a great tackle shop. I've been going there for years and years. Back when Bobby's dad was around, his mom was around. And luckily, I did an interview video with Bobby. Just a little report there. It's on my right here on my YouTube channel. And his mom was there. Well, she was always there back then. And did a little video and showed her in there. And she was talking about all the fish she's caught over the years. So if you guys want to see the video, it's right here on YouTube. And just look up Johnny's Sports Shop. And then you guys should all go do that contest at Turner's. Either go online and do it or visit a store, because I think this Sunday they're picking the winner. And somebody's going to get a free trip to go to the East Cape and fish with me in July. So I'm not sure if they're going to be on the same boat as me or if they're going to be how that's going to work. But that's the plan. Tyler, do not make apologies for school. Anything to do with school, just go do it. We all wish you well. But thanks for coming by to say hi. But you never have to apologize for having to bail early because of school. You're almost done with school. You got 30 more days or something like that. And you guys are out. God. Hope I don't cough like this when I'm filming. What else is on here? Yeah, at Johnny's they carry our bucktails. Jose, thank you very much. And all of you that are members, thank you very much. I saw there's a few more members signed up. I really appreciate that. And please hit the like button. I have over 40 of you on here and only 15 likes. I think I just got back from Central America or something. Let me see. 1972 wants to know, do you ever use that big Senator 9.0? No. This is a prop. I just like to have reels like this to remind all you young people that this is what guys used to catch big marlin on. This is what they used to catch tuna on. And I know it's hard to believe, but a reel like this, what size is this one? It's bigger than a 6.0. This is a 9.0. That's a 12, or that's a 13.0. This is a 9.0. And this is what was standard in the early tuna fishing days. Before there was Spectra, you had to use big reels like this so you could hold enough line. And even a reel this big didn't hold enough line. There was often days where you would take your rod and reel like this and throw it into the water, and it would be strapped on here with another rod and reel. And that's just the way it was back then. and you hope that the backup rod and reel, the line didn't break. So you got your rod back. That's just what we had to do. Kevin is driving home from Vegas. Sounds like they did good this time from Vegas. So Jeff says go to the Waffle House in Bishop. All right. I have to remember that one. I don't think I've ever eaten it maybe we had lunch or something in Bishop, because normally when I go to the Sierras, we just drive by it. We drive by Bishop, we drive by Lone Pine. We're always on our way up to get up to like Convict Lake or Lee Vining up farther north. But this time we're staying in Bishop. Been invited by the city to go over there. So it'll be neat. I guess I have fans there. That's why they want me there. So we'll see. Yeah, Lloyd named all those reels. Alexa, a pen, and it was actually a pen. What size is it? Yeah, it's a 10-aught. Pen 10L. And then I know you guys won't believe this, but this is what we used to use to catch cowcod back in the day. Like a 2-pound jig. Just to give you an idea of how big this is. Here's a Salis 6X. This is the Salis jig 2. This is an ABC. So there's an ABC. We fished that, I don't know, 500 feet. This one we fished like 100 feet. So just some information there. Yeah, the bakery in Bishop is what I remember. Everybody going there to get the sourdough bread there. So we'll do that. Alpha says it's 57 with 18-knot ones. Hey, Eric. Thank you very much. Let's see who else is on here. Yeah, I have to see what time that Waffle House opens, because my filming call is like 6 a.m. So I don't know. Maybe I have to eat there on the last day when I get home. Hello, DJ. Yeah, when I was a senior in high school, I was really big in the photography department. Did a lot of pictures and all that for the yearbook and all that. And we had senior assembly or whatever they would call that. And I got to do a couple of slideshows for my senior year. And one of them was to that Alice Cooper song, School's Out for Summer. So I did some effects where there was a bunch of students in front of the school, and then it dissolved out where you just saw the school and the people were gone. So it was pretty cool. That was fun. And then it looks like, I don't know if you guys have seen the pictures that Jay's been posting for the new Huck Fin. It looks like the striper fishing's been really good up in the bay. They've been doing pretty good, getting some big stripers. He actually showed a, I don't know, 20-pounder or something that they caught and they released. So that was a big one. You want some more? You feel like coming back in here? I'll put it closer to you. No, you hate walking on the wooden floor. So I guess Oak Island is done for the season because when I turned it on Tuesday, they weren't digging anymore. They were just talking about all their theories of why they haven't found any treasure. And then they're talking too about how they have new theories now, how they're not going to find treasure. They have some new theories on how they're going to go to a different direction, different areas, and hopefully find some actual treasure this time. But I don't know. You okay? Can you help? There you go. Hey, Terry. I didn't see you there. Some hot sake is what you guys say, huh? You were just suffering on the ground there, and now you came all the way back? So just hang out in your bed. So, what's that? 1972 has just become a member. Thank you. Anchovy member. What does Zach say? Can you explain how that was attached to another rod? Sure. So basically what you didn't matter if you're, for the big tuna, we didn't use 4 O's. So we'd use like 6 O's. So this is an idea. This is a Penn 9-0? Yeah. So this is a 9-0. So you see these clips here? They would either run a line or run clips. Some boats would use swivels, but most of the time they tie a line onto there, and they would button down the drag on this reel so no more line could go out because you didn't want to lose all the line and lose everything. So you have a little bit of line left on the reel, but then you would fight the fish with the reel that was still on the boat that you were holding on to. And this, with the rod and everything, would go into the water. That's basically what they did. And then that other rod normally didn't have mono. It normally had something like this, like Dacron. So this is an old rockfish reel that we used to use. So it would have like line like this, so it wouldn't break. I mean, this is a reel that I used to use years ago to fish these jigs, the ABC jigs. But when we use these, you know, we had anywhere from 10 to 15 hooks in the water often. That's just the way it was back then. No 2-speed reels, no nothing. So hopefully that explains it to Zach. Brian. Okay. Ivan has been a Calico Bass member for 6 months now. Thank you, Mr. Soto. Bruce, thank you very much. Okay, what does Warren say? Dan, check out Bakery and Bishop. Yeah, I have to get lunch tomorrow when I get in town for Saturday. They told me to grab some lunch and, whatever soft drinks and water I want for the day. So maybe I'll do that. I'll go pick up a sandwich there at the bakery for the next day. So Jeff says the Waffle House is open 24/7. All right, cool. So I guess I will be having breakfast like 5 in the morning, 4 in the morning or something, and then be ready for my 6 a.m. call. If you're ever on a filming trip with me, especially like the 3/4 day trips, one fun fish fact that you will learn, or a TV fact you will learn, is when I get on the boat, if you ever watch the episodes, I shouldn't say if you ever watch, a lot of you watch, but if you notice on the episodes, in the very beginning of the show, I never wear the button shirt that I wear all the time for the episodes. I wear a t-shirt. And the reason I wear a t-shirt is because 90% of the time when I have breakfast on a boat or in a restaurant, maybe even, I get food on my shirt. So that's why when we're filming shows, I always wear a t-shirt. And if I go to the Waffle House before I'm filming, I will wear a t-shirt and then have the button shirt in the car. So when I go fishing. Justice, has a wooden box full of lead jigs. Yeah. I have a bunch in my fishing room. I mean, a bunch. Okay, what else is on here? Let me follow up. Bruce, again, thank you very much. What else? Someone's talking drama. Joe May, hello. Real Raider, hello. Thank you for being a member. Did they find it? You must be talking about Oak Island. No, they haven't found anything. They found lots of wood. And this past episode, they didn't even dig. So I guess it's winter time now for them. So it's too late to dig, I guess. But they filmed these shows months ahead of time. So I don't know. I'm optimistic like Jeff that one day, hopefully not in the, many, many years from now, but hopefully one day they will find treasure at Oak Island. So Jamie says Bishop is cool, but it prefers more Mammoth, Bridgeport. Yeah, normally that's where I go. I normally go up to Bridgeport, go up to Mammoth. I really like Convict Lake. It's just such a pretty area. I mean, you don't even have to catch anything. It's just so pretty there. And that restaurant, I don't even know if the restaurant's still there, but that restaurant, Convict Lake, was really good. And what was really cool is when I used to go there and film shows there years ago, the head chef there at the restaurant loved to fish for big brown trout. So he would go troll all the time until it got dark, and then he'd be in the restaurant. Joe wants to know, am I doing any open party trips on my boat? I can do some. That's not a problem. I just need a couple of you guys to let me know. Send me a couple of dates that work for you to do an open party trip. And if I have two people that say they want an open party trip, I'll just post it on my Facebook page and we'll fill the other two spots. But I just need some dates that work for you guys, because whenever I just post a date, nobody seems to be interested. But if there's a couple of people that are ready to go day one of the date, let me know and then we can do that. We do have those trips, like I said, on the Gale Force for June 2nd. And we have this trip here that I just posted for May 25th on the Californian. So we have space on that. So Jeff, when you guys used to throw the rod over the side, did you put a float on it so it would float up like a bumper float type of thing, or did you just throw the rods over? Because a couple of times I was on boats, they didn't even put a float on it; they just threw the rod and a reel over. And a couple of times that I was in Mexico on the East Cape, one guy hooked a swordfish, another guy a big blue, and even though we were chasing the fish, we still had to throw a rod over the side. Yeah, Mac, I remember that episode. They never found anything, and he had to sing a song at the end. Okay. So Ivan, again, thank you very much for being a Calico Bass member for 6 months. And Jose Delgado has been a member now, Calico Bass member for 2 months. Thank you very much. Yeah, Jose, I've seen that too, where they throw that over. What else is here? Is it safe to eat fish from Anaheim Bay? I would think it's safe to eat any of that fish, even off the pier, if you don't eat it every day and you don't eat it every week. But if you catch a halibut, off Belmont Pier or in Anaheim Bay or Los Alamitos or something, and you get one legal halibut and you eat that, I can't imagine anything bad's going to happen. I think the problem is when people like tomcod. That's what they tell people. Don't eat the tomcod because those fish don't move at all. But even a tomcod, I think you'd have to be on a diet of that every week for it to have an effect on your body. But I don't. I'm not an expert. I don't know. Oh, my throat is going. How am I going to make it up there? Okay. Yeah, I haven't been up there in years on DJ, so yeah. Because I heard reports that it snowed the other day up in the top of the Sierras, so I was surprised to hear that it's going to be 90 down in Bishop. Yes, Mac, I'm going to the bakery. I'm going to the bakery and I will bring back some sourdough bread. All right, guys. So you saw what Jeff put here when he was deckhanding on the boats. That's what they would do. They use Dacron line, swivels to trolling straps, and poly balls to make it harder for the fish to drag it. Charlotte, how's the bonita and yellowtail action Catalina? I really don't know. I don't know how many boats have been out there. There just hasn't been a lot of boats out recently. So, I don't know. Albert, both those episodes are being finished right now. So it'll probably be June sometime, maybe July. But I think the Triton one is done. I just have to approve it and watch it. And the Clementi one, I know they're almost done with it. They're just had to add music and correct some of the colors of the video, but that should be done pretty soon. Joe, do we need volunteers? Yes, we need volunteers. I'm losing a lot of volunteers that day because there's a fundraiser event for the Fishing Association, so a lot of my volunteers will not be there. So, yes, please call my office at 562-865-3764. Talk to Monica and tell her you'd like to volunteer. I also need a few people for the 20th, the day before, to get our truck loaded. I think there's some people already signed up to show up, but if there's a couple of young guys here that can help out, we could always use some young people to help us load the trucks. So that's going to be at 10 a.m. on Friday, May 20th. So I have a really busy week coming up. I'm up in Bishop until Monday. I don't get back probably till Monday night. And then Tuesday, I have a private fishing charter the next day. So I'll do that. And then Tuesday night, I'll be here with you guys. And then Wednesday, I'm at MacArthur Park for a walkthrough with the city staff and the Parks and Recreation people and Fish and Wildlife people to go over the event and make sure everything's laid out okay. They have a new park director that we're working with. So we kind of need to walk her through the steps and let her see how it normally happens. And then that night I get on the boat on the Tornado. And then we fish the next day at Clementi, hopefully for yellowtail and white sea bass, halibut. And then I get home the 19th that night. And then the next day, the 20th, we have to get the truck ready and all the supplies done and the bait cut and all that for the next day for the 21st for the kids event. So I have to do that. So it's going to be kind of busy. Yeah, Lloyd, it just happens, and then on the boats, Rocky and I spill stuff. So, what did it just say? They used to put split rings on cod jigs. Yeah, Jose, I don't have any problem eating on a boat. I just have a problem not getting it all over my clothes. I love sleeping on a boat, and I don't mind eating on a boat. I just like to do that. Fish Caddy says, what? My wife tells me to put a napkin. Okay. Well, I'm single. Maybe that's one of the reasons why. Because I spill food. That's a nice idea, Jose. meet and greet camping trip. The Dodgers are losing. Okay. I have it being taped right now, so I'll watch it later. 10 lakes above Bridgeport. Yeah, some of those lakes back there, friends of mine go to catch golden trout. What's a decent rig for yellowtail? 1972. Yellowtail, there's so many different ways to catch them. You know, if it's yo-yo fishing, you know, we use jigs like this. Probably a little bit smaller, magic metal jig, and yo-yo fish it straight up and down. On long range trips, they'll use something like this, like a solid 6X or 6X Junior. Same thing, go down deep, work it back up. If the fish are stationary around rocks and stuff, then lots of times it's dropper loop rigs. If the fish are up on the surface, it's fly line rigs. This early season stuff, you never really know. You know, you don't know if they get on the bait or what it is that they're on. I know Jeff's been catching some this year between their tuna trips. Maybe you can let us know what the hot rig has been so far. I think they're on like their 10th season on Oak Island. It's like 8 or 10 seasons. And they found all kinds of different wood, a wide collection of wood. I think some of you liked my ideas that they should make a log ride using that wood. Let me catch up. So Drama says 9 seasons. So Drama says 9 seasons. What else? Yeah, black cod, they're fishing deep. 600 feet, maybe. I mean, normally that stuff is really deep. The squaw bread, yeah. There's a couple of Indian reservations right outside of El Paso that has squaw bread that they sell there, and that stuff is really good. Really, really good. Oh, here's a super chat for today. We're going to pick the winner on Tuesday. But, yeah, and then the last super chat we had, there was only like 4 people in it, so we're just continuing it to today. Yeah, Tamara, that's one of the problems I have with my shirts that I wear for television. One tuna trip and they get all kinds of blood on them, and I can't wear them again. I have to film 20 shows a year, so some years I go through 15 shirts, 18 shirts. So we'll see. Okay, let me catch up. Yeah, Tamara, you'll learn watching Oak Island that they get pretty good at finding everything but treasure. A lot of coconut hair, occasional bones, not too often with the bones, and they don't want to find bones because then they get shut down. But that happens. Wildlife, do we keep original recordings? Yes. We have copies of every episode we've ever made, digital copies that if you know the show number we can make you a file that you can download and watch and own it. So I just need to know the show number because there's so many episodes. Another thing you can do too is go to my YouTube channel, which is here, and just put the name of the boat in and do a search on my channel and see if you can find it there. Okay, so there's a smoked meats place, California Cuban sandwich. All right. You guys are going to get me look for all kinds of food. Yeah, you would think they'd found something by now, Jeff, but I don't know. And they found like a couple of little things, and now they think there are like 15 different things. They just do more stories about what they think they could be. DJ Dan, who is guiding you in Crawley. Yeah, I don't know who the guide is. I just know the people that I'm working the commercial with. So I'll find out when I get up there. I think they sent me an email yesterday of his name, but I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Well, they must be fishing different areas, to my, the boats have to fish a little bit different this year because in the old days, you used to be able to catch 10 red snapper. Then it was 5 red snapper. And what is it this year? Is it 2 or 4? I forgot what the number is, but it's a lot less than normal. And some areas are just red snapper, and they're just vermilions. So they have to move the boat and find other areas. So they're exploring, and now they found an area where there's black cod. So they'll fish that for a while. John had yellowtail blood on his shoes. Make sure you never wash that yellowtail blood off. Derek, if you're a pinhead, you don't get paid, basically. I mean, some pinheads, they let them get some of the tip money, but pinhead is normally trade for going fishing. Francisco, you from, what does he say? Francisco, hey Dan, heading out to Seattle next month, trying to go fishing there. Any sport fishing spots you look? Sorry, I don't know any sport fishing spots there. Next month, June. We guess it's going to be salmon, and I'm sure there's always halibut there. But no, I don't know any of the spots there. Maybe call some of the tackle shops up there and ask them for recommendations. We have a bunch of people on here from Northern Cal, but I don't know if we have anybody up here from Washington. So, Francisco, do you live in Southern California or do you live up in Northern California? Because I'm pretty sure you don't live in Seattle because you're going to go fish up there. But I know I have viewers up there, so that's what I was just wondering. I don't know how big they get, but yeah, black cod is really good eating. So Steve said, let's have a meet and greet mackerel cutting. Well, I'm going to have the mackerel there, Steve, so we're going to have to cut it up. So if you want to get some people to help cut up the bait, that'd be awesome. So it's 4 reds. Okay, thanks, Derek. 4 rigs. All right, guys, it's 8 o'clock. So if anybody wants to get a last minute super chat for Tuesday, you can do it now. And then I will be back Tuesday, and I'll hopefully have some photos of rainbow trout and maybe brown trout I got to share with you guys and let you know. I'm really kind of excited to go because I haven't fished up there in 15 years or something, maybe longer. It's been a long time. So, yeah, probably about at least 10 years, maybe 15 years. Tamira, what is a pinhead? A pinhead is normally a young person, male or female, that's too young to be an employee and wants to learn how to fish. So lots of times there'll be kids that come fishing with their dad or their brother, and then they get to meet the crew. And what they do is they get experience to become a deckhand. The deckhand guys kind of take them under their arms and under their wings and teach them how to fillet fish, how to clean the boat. And basically what they're doing is cleaning the boat in trade to go fishing for free. So they get normally the captains don't push the pinheads to do much boat work because they want to have their experienced guys gaffing fish and doing that kind of stuff. But they do use the pinheads to clean up the boats. And, if a client needs a beer brought out to them or a hamburger's ready, they might ask a pinhead to take it to the client and stuff like that. But basically, they don't do any of the heavy lifting. It's a good way to learn the industry and learn the job and see if it's something that you want to do. But yeah, it's not a paid job. But a lot of the guys that have their skipper's license started out as pinheads. So that's what they did. What else is on here? Yeah, a lot of scrubbing. You can work in the galley if you don't want to be a pinhead. Lots of boats need help in the galley. And then you can cook burgers and cook breakfast, and then when nobody's eating, you get a fish. So a lot of people will do that. So Jeff, when you fly in on Saturday, you go straight to the boat, and then you go out that night? The Sierra Sandwich episode. Wow, that's a long time ago. You're going to make me look that up. Tim, that's pretty good. The youngest kid washing the boat at the end is probably the pinhead. That's pretty good. When did pinheads come to form? Or where do they come from? I don't know. I don't know if it was like when the state laws were you had to be a certain age to get paid to work. I don't know if that's what it is, or that's a good question. I'll ask some of the older guys when I'm out this year and see if they have an answer. But I don't know. I mean, there's probably been pinheads forever. What does Lee say? Was it Owen Lee? Hey, Dan, I met your father at the dock at the marina. Oh, okay. And he wanted me to say hi for him. And cool. Thank you, Lee. Lots of times my dad's on here, but I guess because the Dodger game's on, they won't be here. And it's funny, my mom will watch this tomorrow, and then I'll get emails asking about the comments you guys made. TJ, I'll be happy if I just get some trout. If I can get a rainbow and a brown, that'd be happy. I'd be really, really happy. So we'll see. All right, guys, I'm gonna go make some dinner, start packing my clothes. I have all my fishing gear packed. Basically, all the camera gear's packed. I just need to put everything back in the right locations. Batteries are in all kinds of different bags and all that. But it was nice having you guys here. Thank you. It's always fun. So Tuesday I'll be back. I think Jeff will be back Tuesday from his trip. And then we can hear how he did tuna fishing. And I can let you guys know how I do on my trip. And I'll give you a food report on the different sandwiches and everything I go try there in Bishop. So it should be fun. All right, guys. Good night, everybody. Thank you. Again, thank you all for being members. And we have room still on the Californian. There's the link there for that. And if any of you are interested in going on that trip on the Gale Force for June 2nd, here is a link for that. And yeah, you know, maybe since I have a cameraman with me, maybe we'll do that. Maybe I'll do some food report there. We'll do a little foodie thing. So we'll see. All right. Good night, everybody. Be safe. Talk to you soon.